is. Rewatching it by
I gotta kind of like go midway through.
Like by late season 2 to season 3, I'm a little bit more.
Brother.
Will, the actor that plays it, Will, is just naturally funny. He really wasn't meshing with what they were trying to write him as. Mm-hmm. Like just to be kind of, he has a good heart and he's funny. Perfect. And he's funny. And that's Eric. Like if you boil those down, he doesn't have a problem getting girls. He has a problem keeping them because he's dumb. Okay, that's when they got to that point. Because early on, it was just like stuff would be off. It kept like clanging with his character. Like no, that's not it either. Because they even with Sean, it was like they just were fighting.
Yeah. Kramer has the stuff. If anybody could do it, Kelsey has the stuff to do it, and he's staying on as executive producer.
Okay, so I trust him being the executive producer. I trust because I don't think he'll let it get that far away from what people knew. Because I don't. I'm nervous. Yes. Thank you.
It's called Agatha Coven of Chaos, and they actually just started filming this month. So we will have
the most recent movie with what's his name, with the doctor, with the.
Me too.
So I'll probably watch the series and that again before it come out, so I just be refreshed.
Catherine Hahn. Me, I thought as a person who does productions, I just got an idea. This would save me some time in the production, and we could go ahead and pre-record half this show.
Right.
Put my dancers on the show for half the time. I was like, note to self.
Oh my.
But he plays the beast. But he plays the beast.
Yeah.
Not the beast when he's the man. And it is this one tiny little thing that you won't mind. So when we talk about her, when they sing Beauty and the Beast at the end, and she sings it so amazing. When this girl comes back down the stage playing a guitar riff like Prince, and I was like, they let her be her. I was too done. And
I will be watching it tonight.
She has on the yellow ball gown, and she has on yellow glasses, and I was like, they let her in the show as her. That was perfect for me.
Wow, that's cool.
They said we know who we hired.
I mean, I've heard her play, but she's
amazing.
Like Prince in that moment. There are some just dance choreography scenes in it that will make you think LXD.
Okay, well, because that's the name. That's what I connect his name. Like John Cho, like wait, John Cho. Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
There's some scenes that's just live choreography. They're not big, but you will definitely think.
Oh. Because I have rewatched LXD, and if nobody has seen it, I might share it to our amazing. That is like if you love the actual dance.
I remember going down one of the proverbial YouTube rabbit hole. Like him, but no, we cannot. We have to do a whole show.
No, because then that'll take me down to so many other rabbit holes. But no, because we can loop it around because he was in the Step Up movies.
Well, there's 5 years of my life that I can't get them back.
Just start next. You got a month to get yourself ready.
It's a total amazing story of my life. And something.
You heard stuff I didn't say. You heard stuff I didn't say.
Okay. But I honestly, actually, since I was first diagnosed with cancer, and that was around the same time that we.
With the first duo, to start doing your whole year.
The last 7 years.
So let me tell you what you missed. And then January 1st, start fresh.
One video was the most enlightening information, and that from these 83 accounts, they could reach like 17 million people, and that these weren't men or I refuse to attract that to myself, right? Because certain things I just don't like. I just will not comment on. I just don't want to deal with it. But 1 or 2 weeks.
No, like don't. That gave me the energy of what we all adults. that gave me the energy of when you hear women break up with guys and they say stuff like,
if they want to get mad, they can get mad and they can stay mad, okay? But it's men who will
name
whatever you want to call them.
They do make it easier, don't it, Renee?
But I'm saying people don't know y'all. Currently 3 years apart. Till January. Currently 3 years apart. But I have those oldest sisters to be like, that they both been married or are married.
And every single
well, we all do
every single
the guys I dated, which ain't been a lot, but out of guys I dated, okay, this one had daddy issues. Okay, fine. But if every dude I dated had daddy issues, either I'm looking for dudes with daddy issues or I'm attracting the other. It's something ain't working. But like, I don't remember how many wives. We will get a topic will get us. And certain topics, especially with women, will get us.
That probably topic really get me because I didn't.
No, not Terry White. Charlize Theron. In the best way, though. In the best way. Because look, my look would not be in the good school. But just saying. You look.
Let's move on before I get heated. Heated.
Go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
Change it.
I really had to excel that out. Like I had to just kind of.
All right. So we had
in a way, like I might plan to watch the Step Up, some of the older, like the more recent Step Up movies that he was actually choreographer stuff on. Just be like, that made me remember. She plays a monkey on that, and the monkey doesn't speak. The monkey just makes monkey noises, and it's Cate Blanchett. I was like, she just like I act. But that is made when you said her name, made me remember.
I would have never known that.
Yes.
You found a way to work this Pinocchio into my show.
Well, when you said, I didn't know I forgot she was a historian. But so when you said it, that's also on Netflix.
Chantilly, if you come back on this camera one more time eating something else.
I like your lipstick color. Whatever.
To the top. Patti LuPone. Let me tell you.
She did her thing.
Love me some Patti.
It was the same person when I watched it.
Rafal and Ryan.
And whatever. Yeah, I did not realize that was the same.
We have this fight in the beginning of the movie, which you don't really know how it ends to the very end of the movie, and just the perfect level.
She didn't go to the point, and I'm like, I'm a villain.
Yeah, she wasn't sinister.
Yeah,
she was perfect for Charlize. Like Charlize was the perfect. If I had to hear Sophie stop, like one more time, like it was just, honey, embrace who you are, because
she was almost. She
I'm waiting for you to give y'all turns.
She was slightly controlling.
Yeah, it was just like, here's the thing. Your friend is going to be who she's going to be. Y'all are not little girls. You're not 5 years old. When she had embraced, first of all, when Sophie had embraced that she was evil and she came in with the little short dress and cut her hair, I was like, oh.
I was feeling all of it after that. Her hair, the makeup, the dresses, after she realized that, I was like, yes.
But it was the constantly holding on to the friend, the constantly, just Sophie, stop, Sophie, listen. It was like, she gonna drive me nuts. Like, I was screaming at it. Like, it was, she left and she had promised, I'm not gonna do it, and you lied. And
because even if you compare what they went through,
Agatha hadn't came and followed you in the first place.
No,
I just needed her to quit chasing after.
She needed to think about herself.
Yeah, but she couldn't. And I got an issue. I would come back to that later this week. We're gonna go further on the movie. But now I do have some issues with Agatha and Sophie, but we can get that later.
That was I loved Agatha's character. It was just that particular, and in the beginning it was like, I get it, because I'm literally that type of friend.
Yeah.
But in
line, it has to balance out. It has to be like, at some point, you have this person who's giving everything for one friend, and then at some point, halfway somewhere, it has to switch, and it balances out to this friend is giving, and now then eventually they meet in the middle, because I watched a lot of movies, y'all. So it's like Sophie.
And that's only because he didn't choose you. Like, if he really wanted you, I think she still wouldn't have chosen Agatha at all. That's only because no dude wanted you.
Because it's like, you can't just say, because
I picked up on that.
Sophie's change happened when she saw the world being destroyed, but the way she said stuff and it happened, it just looked like, okay, well, I'm just upset because we were going to rule the world together. Because of because I listened to what she said, what they scripted for her. She was upset because her first upset was, I thought we were going to rule the world together. That's what she said. So y'all are telling me she's upset because give me that line of hers. Then her next change is, you can stay with the guy you like if you want to.
But do you think
doing a movie, I can only review what you gave me, because it might not be a sequel. So if you
it's gotta be.
But I can't review on what ifs. So she had friends in this other house, but it was so much negative of her.
Right, she was in the right school.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. So and it's just like, my issue was just, and my issue wasn't even the good or the bad, because I'm like, I'm firmly on Team Agatha with it's shades of gray.
Yeah, everybody is good and bad.
Yeah. So I'm firmly on Team Agatha with that. But I'm saying, my thing is, y'all can't write it as no, I'll put it this way. They wrote it.
Agatha is the other way around.
It's just who she is.
Yeah.
I put it this way. I think my issue was, I wanted Agatha to stay with Prince.
Herself.
Team friendship, girl power. I get all that. I get, because a lot of people are writing movies like that now. I get it. But it's like, I really wanted, like, for me to accept that ending, it has to be a second movie. For me to
the way it went off, because he shot the arrow into their dimension and called for her, and he said, Agatha, I need you. That's how it ended.
It is not
for me to choose his princess.
For me to be okay with that ending, it has to be an actual second movie. It has to be not a second, a third. No, it has to be a physical. I pull it up on Netflix, second movie, for me to be okay.
You'll be able to see how things turned out. Is she really a friend? Is she going to stay?
Get careless about Sophie. But I'm saying, you need to show me that Agatha.
But that's what I was going to say.
I'm okay without you, friend. I don't have, y'all need to give me more for Agatha, because y'all didn't make Agatha grow.
It's deeper than their friendship. Remember that what Carrie says to her, what Dean Lovely says too, he chose her. So to me, what was left open-ended was Agatha, number one, her claiming her princesship and him choosing her. And to me, intentionally left open.
We're not different. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying for me to. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I obviously saw the open-ended thing trying to make a sequel. My thing is, I can't review on a open-ended sequel bait. I have to review on what they gave me. Yeah, The sequel bait, I think, I'm not saying it's not, because I'm like, the way Netflix works, I would be surprised if it's not in the second movie. But I'm saying,
because it reminds me of Lemony Snicket.
Exactly. But like what you gave me, like what they gave me in the, I'm like, I can, right. What you gave me in the first movie, I don't like Sophie. You know, it's like, I don't, that's the thing, it's like, and I'm not saying, you know, that's what I'm saying. I think we really do agree, Renee and I, but it's just like, I don't agree with Sophie. Like, I don't like Sophie. I don't like her.
Because in the beginning, I was thinking, how is she going to transition?
Yeah, and not thinking if I dress like this, it's not me anymore. Because, right. And I got some other issues with what they said, of dogging out one black girl, and I got some other issues about that. But I'm saying, I'm just Team Agatha because of what they gave me in the first movie. Please be a second or third, and a third, at least a second. But like what you gave me in the first movie, I would prefer Agatha's character, because she even when she kept defending her friend, she seemed like she had more growth in herself because she spoke up more. Because she really did lean on Sophie.
It was my friends, but it wasn't. I don't want you to kill
people. This is bad.
Right.
Yeah. Like, she just was like, I don't, what did she say? She said, at that section, which, okay, all this happens. She does not do anything after that line, really. She swore to Agatha, but that's not enough. That's still not enough for me. So, again, Agatha does something else. So then, as she gets rid of the dude, she does something for Agatha. What's the girl's name? Sophie. Okay, that's still Agatha again. Like, I loved Agatha's character. I detested Sophie from so I kept trying, and it's like, even when she had her little bad girl moment, ugly.
But it's like, she looked like just from them Six Flags commercials. Yes,
exactly. Yes, with the exactly.
And she had anything. So when the fight scene first happened, I was like, "Ooh, I don't even watch it." It was borderline for me. But what I will say, I admire action movies and anything, because I always think someone has to choreograph all this movement. And
that's what I was looking at. That's what I was looking at.
That I was like, oh my, I was like, this is the most amazing dance sequence. It was so beautiful, and it's long, but it's so orchestrated.
It is
beautiful.
And talk about the Shadi said girls in the evil dormitory when they become good. The black girl, when the swords were coming at them and she stops them and she do that move and she sends them back, I was like,
I love the black girl. I didn't go back and look her, because I don't think they ever said who her parent,
they made her look so powerful in that moment, and just the look on her face, like she knew, I'm about to do this.
Yeah, she was like, and I was like, that would have been me. I got some power. Here we go. That was good. I loved it. Yeah,
that was, and even to me, even the way. Now I will give Sophie's character the credit when she turned the good evil, the evil good, the.
Oh yeah, I love that. I don't like her character, but I love that scene. That scene was amazing.
I'm personally I think Britney Spears has a lot of good songs. Toxic was not one of my favorite songs, but
all right, we'll see y'all next week. We'll see y'all next week. We're sorry.
It's not one of my favorites. I didn't say I hated it. I'm just saying it was not one of my favorites.
You could have kept that to yourself.
But if we're gonna review. You say when things tonight that rub me wrong, I'll let you speak. Now,
this is a judgment-free space. This is a judgment-free space.
I'm judging.
Y'all just gave me the ugliest faces in the world for saying.
All right, here we go. Okay, start over. Here we go.
The point I'm getting to was that remix of Toxic. For that fight,
girl. When that started, I was in my room talking to
Every what? And I was just like, because that right there was everything.
You see why Toxic is amazing as an amazing song.
Slowing it down like that, I was just like, oh my gosh.
Toxic is a very like a good band artist, whatever, slows it down and makes it different because it can work that way because of the lyrics and stuff growing on that. Like they keep growing on the, she comes out as just being shallow, nothing, be pretty, be nice, and she keeps having spurts of, no, this is my real character, but we have to be this, we have to be this, we have to be this. Mm-hmm. That depth, keeps like depth that she, because you see she's really trying to just be this shallow, pretty princess queen character, but this is really who I am. Like I'm trying to help you, but this is what's going on, like that.
You know
like
what
Carrie.
That reminded me of though? It reminded me of the episode of America's Next Top Model when Tyra snapped on that girl.
We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
That's really what it reminded me of.
It did. Mm-hmm. Which I'm not gonna lie, I loved. Now one of the things I loved is that they didn't do a white savior. I do like that, and that's what I was saying. It's like Agatha's growth is so subtle. If you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. What her
just doing beauty.
And then
she lost it.
Well, first when I saw, and I'm looking at it, and then she fails her later. I'm like, no, something's going on here. And then you find out later she was like, I wasn't even a beauty school teacher. I was over here doing something else a certain amount of time. But I knew when I saw her, I was like, oh no, that's from Captain Tiger and Dragon. she don't deserve to be demoted to no beauty school teacher. No, she.
I'm not even paying you all any attention at the moment.
But yeah, I saw the sequel and the first one. Like, Captain Tiger is an amazing movie. That was like the first movie I ever saw that's subtitles, and I was just like,
now, y'all know that is not my
I can do subtitles.
I would rather subtitles.
I know what I could have handled.
Nah. You know, when I wait, it took me a minute to really get through The Wizard of Oz when I was a kid. Like
7.75.
No, you didn't say 7.75.
She's choking me. No.
You can't get an 8. You can't round it up to
8. Yeah. So
I'll allow you to have that viewpoint.
I appreciate that.
But no, we're joking.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I can see why you would. Yeah, I can see why you would give it a 9. Exactly. I can see why you give it a 9. Like, I'm even if it's subtle, I can visually look and see Agatha's change compared to Sophie's. When Sophie,
Agatha didn't change.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sophie is way more like, Sophie was almost written like, look, she changed, but it's like the whole movie.
I understand.
It's like you can't just tell me she changed in the writing, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, she changed, and it's like, well, no, she didn't. I didn't see it. When I'm seeing that was her behavior in the beginning of the movie of, I'm doing this stuff for you. See? So it's like, you can't, you got to give me more than that. Like, look, it's going to sound bad, but it is what it is. And somehow from that I'm supposed to get Sophie's redeemed. Like, those two things don't work. Like, you have to have Sophie. You can't give me that one thing and then I'm gonna go from there. So that's just how I looked at it. Like, I know some people probably be like, look, she changed. But that's just how I'm looking at it. But
do 8s and 16s and
no,
32s.
They do halves. They do halves. So I can do 8.5 is accurate. Cisco Ebert was doing halves.
I just really am across the board. Like, I just really want peace and harmony and just wrap it up in pretty bow. Just really don't. I definitely have. I think it clearly was a one movie deal.
If they do a sequel, they better do it. They better.
So to me, it was so much left open-ended with her. It was so much not addressed about her, because it was, like I said earlier, it was stuff said about her in the beginning of the movie that was never picked up again. Like, she commented about stuff they said even about her mom being a witch. I don't know if she's a witch. I don't know if I'm a witch.
Her mom is not. What I remember, her mom wasn't a witch. Her mom thought she was a witch.
Yeah, she had powers. She said,
her mom
said, I really have powers or not.
She had them.
Yeah, she knew she had powers, but she didn't act upon them. So, like, it was talked about that she had powers, which translated when she got to her school. It was never said if Sophie did honestly or not, though.
Have to do it. If you don't, you have to do it. You have to give me that as a viewer to resolve that, and I want a more Agatha-focused movie. I don't want another Sophie. Exactly. So, yeah. It
had so many cliffhangers and so many things that was open-ended that you just knew they have to address this in the next one. Mm-hmm. And until the very last one, when they wrap,
Hit my head on the table.
Okay, I wrote it all down in my notes. My kids messing with my notes.
Is she threatening the son?
Ain't been no romance in years. Ain't been no romance in years.
So,
he wasn't playing around.
Watch a lot of movies by myself.
Exactly.
But I did actually, when I went to go visit him, we went to go see him.
Go right to sleep.
Well, the good and the bad thing was the theater that we were in. Our seats were way up at the top, which is never my favorite. And I was trying to be really cute. I don't climb. And I was like, ooh, my chest hurt. I couldn't breathe. But I kept cute though. He couldn't tell. But I was so glad when I got to my seat. And he was like, you all right? I was like, and I was so thankful that he volunteered to go get the popcorn and the treats, because Leah
for real,
nowhere else.
For real. No, we done.
So our seats reclined, but they didn't do anything with Dwayne in it, though. I mean, it's Dwayne.
I still need to watch it. So, but yeah,
it's Dwayne.
And I ain't gonna lie, like
out of 10, baby. But we're gonna break that on down and enjoy that and reliving some of our childhood memories.